Well, I don't think that blocking sales to China is the answer. I mean, look, we have to, when we are dealing with China, prioritize human rights issues with the Uyghurs. We have to prioritize intellectual property reform. We need to prioritize reforms on fair trade. But you don't do that by just saying, okay, we're going to block trade between the countries when China is the third largest exporter to the United States, where we have a lot of trade and global supply chains with China. Partly trade prevents war. I mean, that's if the Soviet Union and the United States had as much trade, we probably wouldn't have had as bad of a Cold War. So the framework I like to adopt is one that Tony Blair actually came up with, which was sort of cooperative competition. How do we cooperate where we need to cooperate and compete where we need to compete? But I would just say, like, let's consider Huawei. I was in the security conference in Munich with Speaker Pelosi, and the former president of Estonia got up and said, "Okay, you're telling us not to use Huawei. We understand that. What are you offering as an alternative?" And I think our country needs to be more focused on, well, why aren't we building the next generation of 5G technology here? What are we doing to compete in the technologies of the future, instead of trying to just ascribe blame to another country? So I rather we focus on things that Andrew talked about. How do we develop math, science, technology in our country, and development across the nation? And I think if we do that, we will outcompete China. I fundamentally believe a free market system and a democratic system in the long run is better, but we should focus on how we do that internally.